really, truly being there, being present and being interactive. And I see there's this one girl in Düsseldorf, for example, who runs one of the mommy groups, and she's just incredible. Like, she's so talented with what she does, and she doesn't have a big following right now, but you just know she will go places, on social media because she knows how to harness this community and how to really interact with them, and constantly every day, asking questions and interacting. And this is the core of it all, really. Like, I don't do it as much as I would like, to be honest, but I try, not just to spit out content, but also to be like, how are you guys feeling? Or like, what were your culture shocks regarding this particular topic? And then sharing their answers with the community, because that's even more interesting. I share very personal things too. Like, I was super sick a couple weeks ago, and I apologized, for not being there, and just opened up and explained like why. Again, this is my personal brand, so that they understand what I'm going through. And then I just got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments with all of these tips and suggestions on what I should do. And then people being like, can you share these with me too? And in reality, it has nothing to do with life in Germany, but just the simple fact that I'm sharing, all of the information that comes my way, that has helped me as well, builds my personal brand and builds this sense of community that makes people want to come back and interact with me again.
Yeah, I think I was also reading something some days ago that if you look back at some years ago, the kind of how video vlogs were done and the kind of content, everything was probably, I would say, it was authentic. And that's something that sounds indeed what you're doing here. And of course, you see that people is reacting positively back to that, and that gives you that may further proof that that's actually the way to go to continue extending that community, right? So.
Yeah, I also think it's a blessing. You've got Instagram, for example, and when you have stories, they're 24 hours. So I never look back at whatever I've shared. I'm just like, I don't care if I had something in my teeth or my hair wasn't brushed or whatever. It's on there for 24 hours. It's okay. And it kind of gives you that peace of mind knowing that if you really want to do this post-production and put together a perfect piece, then post it as a reel, right? And so you can still have a bit of both, but being authentic and being raw is still so important. And that's really what I use stories for.
All right. But once you started with this community, was it something you started in Facebook as a first point? And how were the steps then to say, okay, I will now offer this, or I will now offer consultation? So which offerings were you developing step by step?
There was never a plan in place from the get-go, honestly.
Right.
Like,